That looks familiar.
Sure, look at that.
Ooh, she's a
It's like weird.
beauty.
It is. Let's see how this thing pours.
I
Oh,
have been I have been savoring this thing for what now? A
2 weeks.
week?
2 weeks.
This is 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Two weekends ago.
I can already smell it, and I'm like, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 inches away from this thing.
Dude, look at that color.
Oh,
That's
it is a thing of beauty.
my mouth is watering. Let's
Yeah,
go.
mine too.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh my God.
Cheers.
It is an absolute
Insane.
juice bomb. Absolute juice
Oh my
bomb.
god.
There's no highs and lows in it. There's no like punch in the face or booziness or hop burn or anything like that. This is just so smooth right across.
It's like
Anyway,
oh,
welcome,
man.
guys.
Yeah, let's go.
Welcome to the Pints and Profits Show. I'm Dennis, the Free King Flipper. Obviously, love craft beer, and I also resell on eBay, a little bit of Poshmark and Facebook Marketplace. With me,
Hey guys, Scott at Fisher Flips. I have been selling on eBay since 2019. I also sell heavily on Poshmark, a dabble in Depop, and again, another craft beer lover. And dude, talk about how good this is. Talk about how good this is.
I'm going to use up my whole lot of time because this is
That's
amazing.
you can talk about it. I'm
And the
gonna drink.
kick in the nuts is I only have one. Isn't that always the case?
I have one also.
So we are both drinking Eugene's Axe. This is from Fiden's Brewing Company. Citra Galaxy Double IPA, 8.5%.
Yep.
I will give my take on it, and then Scott, you can give yours. I am a diehard Citra Galaxy guy, and if you want to get crazy and add like one more hop in there, but don't have it too much, then you're talking like that's in my wheelhouse. I will drink anything from a 6.7 all the way up to a 8.8 if it has those two hops in it.
Yeah.
For some reason, they're perfect for me. I love the subtle orange juice, some subtle tropical fruits in there, and I love the just that super crisp, clean finish. Some people might call it a little spicy with the Galaxy, but they are just made in heaven. Those two hops for me. This is outstanding. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
Like
It's in a treehouse glass, and it is deserving to be in this glass more than they know. So far, I've had 3 different beers from Fiden's, and each one of them has been outstanding. Outstanding. I love what they're doing.
They do an amazing job. Like it's just, and I'm so spoiled that it's so close down the road from me.
Yep. What did you think? Give me your.
Dude, I ditto exactly what you say. It's just it's so good. Like I can't even explain how good it is. Like the color of it.
Yeah.
It's just like a perfect beer.
Look at that. It's
When
so
I when
pretty.
I when I picked this up, so this was canned on the 9th of August. When I ordered it that morning, there was only a limited supply. I think it was like maybe
Mhm.
6 per person. So I picked up 2. I think I picked up 2 of a bunch of different stuff.
Yep.
So it was canned on the 9th. I brought it to you that weekend. So it's 2 weeks into it. I couldn't imagine how it would have tasted like the day of being canned on the 9th.
It could be almost too hot,
Right.
and you get
I
that
think
hot burn.
yeah.
Like at the end, you're like, oh wow, it's almost like a overly peppery, overly spicy, and then 2 weeks later, everything kind of calms down, and it is. I'm telling you right now, it is crushable. Like I would
Yeah.
drink 2 of these like
Oh
that. I
god,
would
yeah. Oh,
easy.
absolutely.
Very sneaky with the 8.5. I don't taste 8.5 at
Mm-mm.
all.
Nope.
If you told me it was like a 6.8, 7.0. I'd
Yeah,
say, yeah, that's about
it
right.
drinks like a 6.5. So
Dude,
good.
they are killing it. They are
And
absolutely
we were
killing it.
looking on their site earlier, and they make another Eugene's Axe that was a 10%, right? They
Yeah.
just came out with one.
Eugene's triple is
Yeah,
what they
dude,
Eugene's
that's
triple is what they were
deadly,
calling it.
deadly. Do you have the Can you pull it up?
Here's their Untapped. Looks like there's some of the older cans up there.
Hmm.
I'm not familiar with the brewery that much, but looks like they have another design on the can. But this one here, if you can see it in the middle, is the one that we're drinking. Um, and here, this is perfect. Dangerously smooth double IPA for 8.5%.
Yeah.
Citra Galaxy. I don't taste a lot of the pine, to be honest with you.
No, is
It's
the
not piney
Galaxy
for me at all.
the Galaxy is the piney after the piney taste, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't taste any of that. I definitely taste
Um,
the tropical notes right up front.
yeah, this guy here says grapefruit with some hop burn. I don't taste the hop burn at all, at all.
Mm-mm.
Um, Galaxy sucks. Well, it's not for everybody,
No,
but that's the beauty of this beer is the beer world is you can find something you like. This guy loved it. This is scratching an itch. I like that. Look at the color, man. It's crazy.
how would you describe that color?
Milky orange,
Yeah, milky,
a little thick, definitely thick.
but it doesn't taste doesn't drink thick.
No. Like this color here doesn't do it justice. That looks a little dark. Mine's definitely like a lighter milky orange color.
Hmm.
It's real hard to it looks just like this.
Right.
That's what we're
That's a
drinking
good.
right there. It looks just like
Yep,
that.
that's a good depiction of it.
Like the dark orange doesn't that's not really what we're
So,
talking
are you
about here.
giving
So
this a 10 out of 10, or would you
I
go
never give a 10 out of 10.
okay solid 8.5?
Uh I go 9.0.
Okay,
9.0. Like
word.
if I would go out and put a case of this one beer in my fridge, then you're at that 9 level. I would definitely buy a case of this and I would be
Yeah,
hard pressed not to drink
yeah.
2 of these every single
And
night.
the next time that they do the can sale for these, I'm gonna probably get a case of it.
It's amazing.
Maybe 2 cases, one for you, one for me.
Mm. You just let me know and I will Venmo you the money and
Oh, come on, that's not part of the
then
deal.
we can get into drinking 2 double IPAs every night and see what happens.
Yeah, and my next trip
So,
down there will be some glassware
yes, we do
for
need some
sure,
glassware.
for sure.
Wow. So here here's my question. And I was thinking of this because I was hard pressed to not drink a beer at 3:30 this afternoon,
Right.
4:30. Then finally it's 5 o'clock, and I'm like, let's go. I had a nice little pale ale from Trillium, 5.5%. It was perfect. I was out there grilling, and I said, well, and I'll answer or I'll ask you, and then I'll answer whichever. What did you do today to deserve your beer tonight?
Um, Nothing. I deserve the beer
Perfect.
just by for being me,
Perfect
and
answer.
that's it. I did nothing special.
It's awesome.
I Yeah, I didn't even
Like you need a reason.
I didn't even make dinner. I just
Wow.
Well, the
And
funny thing is, like, we don't have kids in the house.
right.
So, like, when I come home from work, it's like we're not making a full meal for all of us, for just us two. So
Yeah.
I snack on stuff.
Perfect.
So yeah, I don't need anything special to drink. What about you?
Not that I need an excuse, but I kind of like pretend that I do. I mean,
Just justify it.
just to justify it. I sourced this morning and this afternoon, and then I got home and the stupid log splitter wouldn't stay running,
Is-
and I ended up changing the coil and putting a new spark plug in.
Oh,
It works now.
well, you
And
need to get that thing
then
going.
yeah,
I
my
gotta put,
son's gonna start splitting wood.
I gotta
And
put a
then
hoodie on.
I
Keep talking. I just put this on real quick. I'm cold.
yeah. So I changed the oil in the Tacoma. So Tacoma oil change, and then I tried to do the O2 sensor, and the thing wouldn't move.
Oh,
Like I'm like wrenching the crap out of it. So I just have it soaked with some like penetrating oil, and we'll see what happens.
well, that definitely
After
deserves a drink so far.
hell yeah, that's why I'm like I'm drinking this one. I've been saving this.
You know what's funny? Is like we'll get back to that. Like this has been in my fridge. And I'm like, I hope Dennis hasn't drank it yet, because I was hoping we could do it tonight together.
Perfect, and it just worked out. Um, we'll have a good show for you guys tonight. Your favorite tinfoil hat is
Yes,
coming back.
right.
Definitely coming back. I have a new tinfoil hat, and I don't want to give it away, but I worked on that today.
All right,
Um, great news, guys. We got the stickers in.
let's go.
So there they are. They're absolutely beautiful. Um, Scott and I will send you stickers and coasters.
Ooh,
These things are dope. I'm using one right now. And it's sitting here just like this. It's the prettiest thing.
I'm gonna need some.
Um, shoot us a message down here and we will send you
You have to comment.
some swag. Yeah, you got to comment.
It
And
can be anything. You don't have to whatever you guys want to comment. You're not getting a sticker
yep,
unless you comment.
you can say you suck and then I'll send you a sticker. I mean,
Yeah,
it's please don't, but if you get this far and you comment, then you deserve for us to send you something.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I love it. So
Yeah.
these will be going out this weekend, and if not Monday morning. Um, did you want to talk about a difficult scenario?
Okay. What do you got?
Let's do it. This is a difficult scenario. You have a beautiful IPA and you're at the beach.
Okay.
For me, hand in hand. I have to bring IPAs to the
Hmm.
beach.
I agree.
Sitting around the campfire or fire pit, and you're sitting there. Oh, it's amazing, right?
Yep.
Going to a concert and they've got like some IPA in a can, or a football game, sporting event, baseball game, and you're sitting there and it's summertime and you're drinking. Okay,
So far, so good. How's
going
it?
to the brewery.
This isn't a difficult situation. Everything's on par. What do
These
you?
are great situations, right?
Right.
These are normal situations.
Yeah.
You go to a brewery and you like, oh, dude, I'm gonna do some tastings, right? I gotta
Okay.
taste different ones. Maybe I like one, I bring the cans home, right? I go on a
Yep.
hike. I throw a couple of beers in my backpack and I make it up to, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, some top of a mountain somewhere.
Okay.
And you just, boom, you crack a beer open, you're looking out at this thing. Unfortunately for us, one of those scenarios you can never do again,
Hmm. Ever. Oh.
ever.
Hmm.
One
All right.
has to go and never, that's it. I'll run it through again real quick. Beach, fire pit, sporting event or concert, at the brewery, on a hike. Those 5. One, you will never be able to have a beer ever again. I don't know if it's against the law or
Okay.
what,
Well,
whatever the scenario is.
I can narrow it down to 2 right off the top of my head.
Oh, wow.
I know the beach. That's never that has to be all the time.
I agree.
Campfire, yes. You're out with your
I
friends. You're
agree.
talking. Campfire,
Yep.
absolutely yes. Um, we had concert, hiking. What was the other one?
Brewery
Brewery is that yes. You can't go to a
has to.
brewery and not drink. So
Yep.
now it brings me down to a concert event,
Concert or sporting event
sporting event,
or
or
hike.
hiking. All right. So I still think if you're going to a sporting event and concert, you may have at least one because you're there. I feel
Yep.
hiking would probably be the one for me to say no. And the reason being is, okay, we're out hiking, we're climbing. I'm not a big hiker, but say we're hiking, backpack. We get to the top of the location we're going. It might be steep on both sides, right? there might not be great leverage. Do I
Oh,
want
so
to
you're in this for
have
the safety. You're doing
the
a safety
safety?
thing
So do
here.
I want to have an 8.5 IPA and get a little
Yes.
tipsy on the way
Yes.
down and fall off the cliff? Nah. Yeah, I'm not going to go with that. So I'm going to go hiking. Never again will I drink hiking.
I
For
have to agree
safety.
with you.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I looked at all of them. I was gonna put snowboarding slash skiing in there,
I can
like
see
the
that too.
après,
See that too.
and I'm like, I can't get rid of that one either. So yeah, unfortunately, I would be making a hike up to, let's see, what, Mount Greylock, something crazy like that. That amazing
Right.
view.
Of the Berkshires.
And
Yeah.
sorry, no craft
Yeah,
beer for you.
because going, coming down, I don't want to be drunk. I don't want to die.
Well, here's
Sorry.
my thing. I'm like, that's fine. I'm just bringing Jameson nips. That's fine.
All
That's
right.
absolutely fine. That's
That was
cheating.
Yeah. That was a good topic. I didn't even know we were going to talk about that. It was made me think on my feet.
This is the stupid crap that comes into my head, and I'm just like, I don't know. I things I never thought about.
Yeah. So again,
So
guys, leave your comments for a sticker.
yeah,
What would you guys do? What
what
do
would
what
you
do you
do?
guys get rid of? Yep. Got to pick one.
Beach, fire pit, concert, sporting event, brewery, hike.
Yep.
One of those has to go. Let us know. Leave a comment, and if you want a sticker and coaster, you can message us, and we will get them out to you guys. Tinfoil hat time, or I can wait.
But
We can wait.
let's
We
wait
can wait.
next. Yeah, let's wait. Let's I have a question for
I
you.
had it. I had an awesome topic, but you wanted to table it, and I'm dying to talk about it. So you guys will have to wait till next week, and
So no, we
we'll
can.
delve
Why don't you
into it.
why don't you mention the topic and then
No.
no, you want to wait? Okay,
Oh yeah, I can
we can.
mention it, and then maybe some people can kind of think of theirs because you're
Yeah,
going to
because
need some
it's gonna
time
take
too.
me some time to think about this topic.
Uh, so Scott and I are talking about yours, not anybody else's. Your top 5 most underrated bands of the '90s.
Mm, that's a great topic. It's gonna give me some time to think about it,
Yeah,
but it will be next show. We will definitely highlight that. But yeah,
absolutely.
that's a great
So
topic.
get your
I
list
gotta
going.
I gotta think because now I gotta narrow it down to like genre and what style of
Oh, it's
music.
so hard.
Oh, so okay, yeah, we'll continue. I don't want to touch on that anymore.
Bands slash singers slash, it doesn't have to be a band. It can
Yeah,
be a rap artist, a you know.
I love that
But
topic.
I kept mine all in this very small alternative rock
Okay,
sort of
yeah,
family, I guess.
I like that topic. We'll do it next week.
So
Circle that.
how about another 5 type of thing where I was thinking about this as I was laying underneath the truck today trying to bro, this is the original O2 sensor, and I know it's the one that's bad, and this thing just wouldn't move. And for some reason, I'm like, you know what? I'm doing some things that not a lot of people know how to do. What are some things that everybody should know how to do? Give me like 5 things that every human being on the earth
Okay,
should know how to do.
I got a couple. I wrote some down. So I would say the first thing is learn how to cook, and it doesn't have to
Yes.
be like top chef. Just
Yep.
learn how to cook. And not macaroni and cheese and hot dogs. Like actually make a meal. Okay, I think that can go a long way, especially if you have kids and a family. You can get out there and start making some stuff. Cook.
Yep.
I would say learn how to change your tire. If you get a flat on the side of the road, not everyone has AAA. Um, Basic, jack up the car, pull out the lug nuts, put on the spare, put it back in, done.
Yep.
Basic 101, change your tire. I would say, and this is not controversial, but I would say gun safety. Basic firearm safety. And what I mean by that is like, I believe everybody should learn how to fire a weapon. And I'm not talking an AR-15, a shotgun. I'm just a basic Glock 9, home protection, learn how to
Yep.
fire a weapon. Take a gun safety class, learn how to hold it, how to store it, lock it up, everything basic firearm safety. I think everybody should know how to do that. Now these last two are going to make me old. This is really going to date me. So one is to learn how to read a map, okay, and not like on your phone, not doing
Right.
GPS on your phone, a paper map where you can say, okay, I'm going here. How do I get there? And
Yeah.
it's basic orienting the map, looking at the roads and seeing where you're going. Flip it around.
Yeah.
Map reading 101 is so crucial, and that's how we grew up, right? We didn't have GPSs.
Oh yeah.
You want to go to XYZ, you're looking at the map, and this is before MapQuest when you could print the directions out. An
Oh
actual map.
yeah. Yep. We'd take a highlighter and we'd highlight our route.
Yeah,
Crazy. We are dating
basic map.
ourselves, but
Yeah,
we're just saying, look, the grid goes down.
yeah. And
I
one,
don't
and
know.
I would say the last one, Dennis, is a compass that would go with the map.
Yes.
And this is
Yep.
more of a military thing. Like, dude, you can drop me in the middle of a field with a compass and a map, and I'm getting out. Simple as that. Would you agree? Could you do
Holding
that?
it. Probably.
Oh, you think so? So yeah. So a lot of it's the whole when you're in the military, they map train or map whatever they call it now, map training.
Yeah.
It's so crucial. You just go in the middle of the woods. Here's your map. Here's your compass. Get the hell out. And I think I think it's, not many kids or not many people nowadays know, like,
I don't even think they know how to tell north or south.
on the compass. No,
Right? I mean,
because I mean,
basic.
even like basic, even without a map, I can be on the beach, and my wife's like, "What time is it?" It's 1:30,
Bam.
and I'm within 15 minutes. It's
Yeah.
simple. It's so simple. But
These are
yeah, so
lost arts that
lost arts, and I just basic stuff, and just my opinion.
mine are similar.
Okay,
I did talk about basic cooking. I had building a fire.
that's a good one.
And not
That
it doesn't even have to be like rubbing sticks together. Can you actually get, let's say you have a book of matches, you have a lighter. Can you build a fire?
that's a good
Can you
one.
do kindling and dry wood and get that thing in a, little
I can't
teepee
fucking
and
I can't build a fire.
all right.
I can't. I struggle. That's a good one though.
I think everybody should know how to swim.
Mm,
Take a swim class,
mhm.
It's one of those basic human things that we go in the water and you want to be able to at least tread water. And then on the same sort of family with that, CPR. I think everybody
Good
should
one.
know CPR.
Yeah, I agree. Those are good ones.
And then just for kicks, drive manual.
Comes in handy if you need
It's
it.
a dying sort of lost art because most of these cars they don't even make manuals that
No,
many,
I learned how to drive on a manual.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
My son learned in 3 days because he wanted a WRX. And he's like, I am not getting a manual WRX. There's no sense in it. So he was determined to learn how to do it, and it took him 3 days. And now he's rev matching and all this other crazy stuff.
So of the top five ones you said, can you do
Yep.
all of them?
Build a fire. Yep. Swim. Yep. Basic cooking. Yep. Dry manual and CPR. Yep. I was certified every year for 15 years for CPR.
Yeah. I can, yeah. I can build a fire. Take some time. A little bit of
Yep.
gasoline, work.
Yeesh.
Look, if
Don't
it
try
doesn't,
that at home, kids.
no, it doesn't. But yeah, I struggle. I hate building fires.
You got to get yourself the little fat wood. Did you ever see that stuff?
It's like it burns
It's
automatically. Type
Oh
stuff.
my,
Or no?
it's incredible
Yeah, but
stuff.
but what
It's
if you're
loaded with pitch. It's like all pitch pine,
so
and
if
then you just
you're how about can you well without that, if you're not
yeah.
using that, you're just basic wood and
I can
leaves
get
and paper.
I can get kindling, dry wood, and then the big main pieces that you're going to burn, and just go for it.
I'm
Normally,
gonna
I just use a couple of pieces of cardboard and just light
yeah.
it up.
Exactly.
So, in fact, they're enjoying the campfire right now.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Did you notice that it went from August to November in like 3 days?
We are recording on a Thursday, guys, and it was
So it's August 20.
50.
It's August 22nd,
Yeah.
and it's what's the degrees outside? I got a hoodie on. It is. I got the cape pulled up. It is 62 degrees here in Albany. It should not be 62 degrees in August.
67 here.
62.
It's
Last
going to go
week,
down to 58.
yeah, last week this time it was 85. Like I
Mhm.
just feel like it just like summer came and now it's over. It's fall.
No, it's going to get hot again.
Of course
This
it
is
will.
what we call in New England, we call this fake fall,
Right.
followed by second summer. Normally,
Like
September is hot.
like I'm free.
It's really
I
hot.
got sweatpants on. I'm freezing.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's definitely not beach weather.
Oh God, no. No way. Although the water's probably warmer than the air, which is not bad too.
Yeah. Water was like 66,
On your
which is
side?
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, when we were there, the water on the Nantucket side was 74. It was beautiful.
It's amazing. Yeah. Cape Cod life.
Yep.
Um, what did you source it all this weekend? This week?
This week, no, but I went last weekend on Saturday to the
Yeah.
Goodwill bins. Now, I know last time someone asked me what the bins are because I've talked about that before.
Yeah.
So basically, the bins are the Goodwill outlet, which is just massive amount of clothing, hard goods, shoes, piled into blue bins they roll out. So that's why they call them the bins because they're in
And
bins.
where does all that stuff come from?
So the location we go to is in Connecticut. It's about 2.5 hour drive from me each way. So we wake up super early. We want to get there as soon as the doors open at 8:30 because there's only a limited amount of carts or
Oh,
baskets.
yeah.
So we get there super early. We pick. We stay for maybe 2.5 hours. And so yeah, the items come from the stuff that gets to the bins are the items that are at the Goodwill retail stores that are priced out of control that don't sell,
Like all of it.
like all of it, and they get to the Goodwill bins. So I think on an average, an item at a Goodwill store stays there for a month. After this is what someone had told me, one of the managers at one of the Goodwill stores. Once it gets to that fourth week, they load it to the bins, tractor
Oh, wow.
trailer, they send them to the bins. So a lot of you get some good stuff in there.
Yeah.
I found 2 Burberry jackets. Like,
Wow.
yeah, the amount of stuff is so good. So anything that doesn't sell at the Goodwill locations end up the bins. And it's just massive amount of stuff. You pay by the pound. So we ended up leaving, I don't know how many pounds we had, but we spent $267, give or take, and we got 176 items.
Wow.
So it ends up being like $1.50-ish per item.
Yeah.
And for me, that's the best bang for my buck.
Yep.
Yeah, we have to drive 2.5 hours each way, put gas in your car, but ideally, I put $20 to top it off there, $20 to top it off coming home. So $40 in gas. You get
Okay.
lunch. I still think you get the amount of driving and all that you're doing supersedes shopping locally. Because I could
Yeah.
spend $267 at a local, not just Goodwill, but just locally, and I'm maybe getting 50 items at the most.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Maybe. I
Right.
I got enough stuff for 2 weeks, and then we'll go back in 2 weeks and do it again.
So that's
So
your main
that's my and yes and
way of
no.
sourcing.
It is now. So I had a couple contacts locally, um, that dried up. Like a lot of things dry up.
Yeah.
Couple people that sold stuff that they were hoarders. I would get stuff from them for super cheap. Haven't heard from them in a while. They may have died. I don't know. So things dry up.
Wow.
I don't source at garage sales ever. For me, local garage sales are priced eBay prices. I just
Yeah.
stopped doing that here. Facebook Marketplace, out of fucking control here. There was just something today I showed my wife. Somebody was asking $150 for 5 pairs of Carhartt jeans.
What?
It's it's so it's just insane.
Used?
Used Carhartt jeans, $150. People are like, there would be ads for like 2 garbage bags full of clothing, $100, and you don't know what's inside. So yeah,
Right.
kind of a tangent, but yeah, I'm back to getting stuff at the Goodwill bins just because it's the most effective way to get the most amount of stuff for what
Yeah.
I need for my listing goal.
And you know what you're looking for, and you know how it all works. So
Yeah,
yeah.
because I'm still super selective when I'm there.
Sure.
I'm not grabbing everything. Like I'm still going to be
Yeah.
selective what I'm going to grab. Because we talked about before, pricing for
Yeah.
certain items have just dropped off, and I can't get what we used to get. So, but yeah, we're in and out, and then we'll go in 2 more weeks, and we'll get more.
Yeah. I know
Ha-
because on Saturdays we usually exchange texts and what we found and what we're doing and all that, and it couldn't be more opposite.
Completely
It
opposite.
it's just good. I mean,
Completely.
you're in there
I
with stacks and stacks of clothing. The entire back of your car, you can't even see out the rear view,
yeah
the rear glass. And I am like hand selecting certain items from yard sales and free piles and church sales and estate sales, stuff like that. And
yeah.
I
Um,
mean,
it's
it's
crazy.
wild.
So I did bring a prop, and I forgot I had it behind me. So
Cool.
when I was going through stuff, and I kind of I don't like selling shoes because I think for me it's just a pain in the ass. I'm not set up for storage for it, but I'm always gonna look through the bins of shoes.
Hmm.
Now they kind of keep it separate in the area. There's a bunch of shoe sellers there, so I saw a guy going through. I'm like, okay, let me just meander over. It was in between the rotations, and what do I see sitting there? Oh,
Those are cool. Oh wow.
these. So these are sitting there, and of course I know what these are right away.
Yeah.
So these are vintage. They're called Sure Grip. They're made in USA.
Oh wow. Super
So
clean.
super clean. There's a couple scuffs, but it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. These are a pair of rental skates, which it doesn't matter.
That is
Um,
awesome. I think
it's
it's
got
even cooler that they're rentals.
so these ideally I should be able to get anywhere between 70 to 100 or 75 to 150. Ideally, I'll
Wow.
probably put them at 100. You know what I mean? Take offers.
Yeah.
But the point is, when you're at these locations, like knowledge is king, right? You
Yeah.
need to know, especially with selling clothing, you have to know what you're in there for. I saw a lot of people like pulling, like just grabbing an item and comping them one
Oh
at a
wow.
time. Dude, those people are left like in the dust.
Yeah.
People who are experienced, like you and myself, not for the clothing, but if you're in the hard goods section, you're just like you're not.
Oh yeah.
And not that
I'm not looking up anything.
not that I'm an expert, but I think I'm at a point now where I don't have to look anything up unless it's like obscure.
Yeah.
So those skates that the shoe seller just left there. Why? Was he not knowledgeable of skates? Did he
Not
not want to deal
knowledgeable.
with them because they're heavy? Or he just
No.
saw a pair of roller skates, like, who's going to buy roller skates?
Probably that. Not knowledgeable in the items,
Yeah. The,
Didn't
the
do the
sell,
research.
and that's an item, like I've talked about, like items that have like dropped off. That those have never dropped off. I think the pricing for skates, would you agree that have
Oh yeah. I've
never
only
dropped off?
found a I've only found it once, and it was the same thing. I think it was like 75 bucks I sold them
Yeah.
for.
It's crazy.
And I'm like, "Why? Is it the nostalgia? Is it
I think it is
are
because
people actually using these?
dude, the
Or
rollers,
are they
those are now back in my day when I was, 10, 12 years old, dude, I was on the rink. Like I
Oh,
was
yeah.
skating. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And these are from the 80s and 90s. Probably
Yeah.
more 80s. So I
I
think
say
maybe
8.
it's 80s. So maybe it's nostalgia. Like I've got a pair of vintage skates that I had when I was 14.
Yeah.
I got them again.
But I mean, are there like what do they call those places? Roller
Roller,
skating rinks?
the roller rinks. Yeah.
Are there any of those anywhere anymore?
Yeah,
I
dude.
mean,
I have one up. It's up the road a little bit, a few towns over, and it's packed. Like
really?
it's packed.
Wow.
And
That's wild.
I always like I want to go back and see if I can like get my skate on again, but I don't know if I could.
Mm.
I don't know if I
Do,
could.
do you know, obviously, the Salvation Army in
Yeah.
Yarmouth?
Hmm.
That's what that was.
A roller rink?
Yeah. Look at
Really?
next time you're in there again, look at how it's laid out. And you're walking in the front door and you could picture it
Okay.
all the way around like that.
No,
There's
yeah.
like pilings in the middle and then everything else is open.
Wow, that makes sense
Now,
though.
the
All
back
right.
wall of the place, as you walk in all the way back to the wall, that's a fake wall. That was put in there. Behind that is the original floor. You can see the floor where they used to.
No shit. Next time I'm there, I'm gonna have to peek my head back
Yeah,
and see. That's
it's
pretty good.
dude, it is very cool.
Did you
It'll
did
all
you
make
ever
sense.
did you skate as like roller skate as a kid or no?
Oh yeah,
Did you?
Woburn. The Woburn, no, it wasn't Woburn. It was Waltham and Lexington called Wallex, and it's everybody's birthday parties at Wallex. Woo, yeah, all right, and
Now,
everything's going around the thing.
and let me and I guarantee I know what your answer is going to be. You're 10, 12 years old, and your parents drop you off there for the day.
Oh
Say,
yeah,
see you at 5.
yeah, no problems.
No problem. Same here.
Here's $3 for the arcades
Yep.
because you got to go play, the arcades and all
Hmm.
that, and then there's probably pizza that's brought in, and then like 2 liters of all this like sugary,
And
soda.
and $3 lasted us all day.
Oh my god, you'd be playing video games for two
Yeah,
hours. It's crazy.
I know. I used to love skating. Like I and even like when I was done like roller skating and I got to be an adult, like
Yeah,
rollerblading. I love rollerblading. Like
I never got into it.
me and my kids always rollerblade together. I can still rollerblade now. Um,
Wow.
but yeah, it's one of those things I can still kind of do. I can go frontwards, I can go backwards. It's I'm okay at it.
I was I I really couldn't roller skate very well. I couldn't ice skate at all.
Oh, I
So
can't. Oh, dude,
I'm not gonna rollerblade.
put me on a pair of skates. I'm roller or ice skates. I'm done.
Really?
Like I'm all wobbly.
Isn't it
I
very similar to rollerblading?
I don't. It might be, but I can't ice skate worth a shit.
All right.
And I use the hockey rollerblades too, which is kind of odd.
Yeah.
I can't ice skate worth a
Hmm.
shit. Never could.
Well, my weekend.
I know we got on a tangent, but yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah,
You got
no, I would.
you got carried away.
My weekend started out with. I think I had a list of like 7 yard sales that were going on in the area. All right. 2 of them were advertised as multi-family yard sales. I
Right.
love those. I absolutely love those because you park and then you're like boom, boom, boom. You hit 3 or 4 of them and then you come back. So 2 of those, a single, a church sale, and then there was one other one that was like antiques or something. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know about that. So we went right out to the church one, and everything was free. It
Ooh,
was just a free sale. And it was wild. It was absolutely wild.
that's
There was
insane.
so much stuff
I
there.
know you sent me the video. I'm like, dude,
Yep.
oh my god, it's like heaven.
So I got a whole bunch there, and then we went to the multi. Now the multi, it gave all 3 addresses. They're all in the same street. And we go to the first one, all glassware. Go to the second one, all complete overpriced like sports memorabilia. It was
Yeah.
just nuts. And then the third one, we couldn't even find it. So left, I spent nothing. So far I spent no money.
Right.
My truck is full. The back of the truck is absolutely full from the free sale. We go to the other. This was advertised as a community sale. I'm like, awesome. We show up, same thing, all cheap, crappy
Oh,
knickknacks, baby toys. I'll go to the next one. It was all antiques. Like everything there was just.
fuck.
I go I do find the third one, and there's one table with like 8 items on it. So Diane, at this point, she's like, "I'm not even getting out." She's like, This sucks. This is horrible."
Yeah.
So we go, "All right, let's go to the there's one other community sale where they rented out like a field, and then it was almost like a flea market, but it was
Okay.
all small booths." So I go there, and right away on the free table, there was, if you watch my Instagram, there was a Sony Sports Walkman just sitting
Just
there
sitting there.
for free. This is at 10:30 in the morning.
God. So
That's
people
been
have
there.
plenty of people have been there passing that thing.
Oh yeah, yep. So that goes right in the bag, and some bird feeder that sells for like $60 online. It's made out of
Jesus.
like plexiglass, and it's real nice. Throw that in the bag. Then we're kind of wandering around, and everyone set up little places and tables and all that. And then there was a bunch of trains, and like he had some wicked overpriced Tonka trucks there. He had some big pile of Matchbox and Hot Wheels. There was garbage. It wasn't
Yeah.
anything good. But then the trains, there were the HO scale, so they're small,
Like
filthy.
what's like you say small, so like the people like 6, like what's small? Because I don't know. I don't do all that crap.
So something like that.
Okay. So 4 or 5 inches, 6 inches.
Yeah, and then like the track size is pretty small. So
Okay. Are they
this is
metal?
actually this is
Plastic.
plastic
Okay.
on a metal base.
Gotcha.
So a whole bunch of them sitting in a box, probably 25 or 30 different cars, engines, parts, caboose, the steam and steam locomotive, all that, all kinds of cool stuff. All the same scale, all different ages. There are some vintage, there were some more modern. There was one made in Germany. It's real nice. So I'm like, "What are you looking at for that?" And he's like, "Oh, he's trying to tell me, oh, some of these are really old." And I'm like, I hate when they say
Oh,
that.
yeah, because they're prepping you for like, oh, eBay prices are
Right.
$150. Yeah.
So I'm thinking in my head, he's going to want $75 to $100 for
Yeah.
this because he
Easily.
thinks that's what it is. He goes, "But I don't know, $20 will do it." I'm
For
like,
all of them.
"Okay, $20 for all of them." Oh,
My
boom.
God.
Slapped him $20, grabbed the box, and I've already sold like 6 cars,
That's nuts.
6 cars, 3 engines out of this thing. Actually, I think I have it here if you want to see of some
It's
of what they look like.
It's funny 'cause, like I think the last couple shows you're saying how like train collectors are like fanatics.
Yes, they are very much. So this is all HO, and this is a brand called Mantua or Mantua. Here's mine. Here's one of mine right here.
Oh,
It's a
nice.
Santa Fe Steam, $20 plus shipping. But you can see some of the prices. They're all over the place, right? 29, 68,
Yep.
$10, 11, 10, 12, 25, 76. It all depends on what the car is, what
Yep.
the condition is. Here's a real nice engine and tender right there. I'm not a huge train guy, but I'm trying to learn some of the lingo and all that. But um,
So
yeah, anywhere. Look
you
at this side by side, $110
God.
or $9.
Right.
It's
And
I don't know.
the person who sold for $9 has no clue what they have. That's the
No,
problem.
he had no idea what it was.
Now,
Yeah.
what do you the sell through rate on those are pretty good, right? Would you think so?
Yeah, a lot of
Over
interest. As
100?
soon as I listed them, I got interest. And then I had to use like reverse images because I had no idea. A lot of them aren't marked on the bottom. I had to clean them up and type in. I don't know what this thing is,
Right.
and so I used Google and I used the eBay's one. eBay's one didn't pick up a lot, but the Google one was good. It got me in the
Yeah.
right direction, and then I could
Now
tell what to price them at.
now would you for something like this that's a like a desirable item, do you heavily promote that or do you keep it kind of on the lower end?
I think I was doing like 7% on these,
Okay, that's about right.
and of course eBay won
Oh,
11.7. Why?
well, we know why. Because they want their money.
It's they want their money.
Yeah,
They want
but
their money, and then and so I'm thinking like I'm selling a whole bunch, and all of a sudden my sales started to pick up. right? So like, oh, so eBay rewards you. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I'm going somewhere right now.
A conspiracy.
I think it
Yes.
is.
Fucking love
If
conspiracies.
you sell a whole bunch of stuff within the day, does I think eBay just yeah, hell yeah, let's put all of his stuff in the top of
I
the search.
yeah.
I, that's what hold on.
Fuck. Guys, we love these conspiracies.
It's time. It is
Ooh,
time for
look at that.
Tales from the Tinfoil Hat.
Yeah. Look at that
Tales
with
from the
their
Tinfoil Hat.
cool
I am
logo.
protected. This took me a little while today. Do you like it? It's a custom made
Dude, fucking
tinfoil
love it.
hat. I guess it was supposed to be from the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. That's what this originated
I'm
as.
trying. I'm trying to think of what it looks like, but I don't know off the top of my head.
This is the official
I
Pints and
fucking love it.
Profits
I
Tales from
love
the
it.
Tinfoil Hat. And we're going to talk about I think it's true.
Yes.
I absolutely believe this one. It is not a conspiracy theory. If you start selling a whole bunch of stuff throughout the day, eBay sees your sales and
Yep.
rewards you for it. They reward you by bringing your other items up higher in the search. And I don't know if they secretly promote stuff. I don't know. But today has been totally like that. I've sold a whole bunch of stuff this morning and then consistently throughout the day. Cha-ching, cha-ching,
I agree.
cha-ching. Where yesterday it was like a couple. And then, of course, at night when people are home shopping. But I'm making like 7, 8 sales between 10 o'clock in the morning and I don't know, 3. That's usually not the case on a Thursday. We're not talking about Saturday night, Sunday night. No.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
is this a conspiracy?
No, that's not a conspiracy. It's the fucking
You
truth.
agree? You
Yes.
agree.
1000%. When your
What
sales
makes
are
you say that?
when your sales are hitting, they keep hitting all day. It would happen to me Sunday. Well, no, wait.
Mhm.
Last night. What's today? Today's Thursday. Yesterday, so yesterday we did about between eBay and Poshmark like 14 sales.
Wow.
Not over, boom, boom, boom. And Poshmark was the same thing. It just kept hitting. And I think, like, especially for eBay, once you're on a rhythm,
Yeah.
you just like I gotta say, like, we're on a dinger today. Like, it's just we're going.
Yep.
It's moving. And then when it's not on, like today, I sold one. When it's not on, it's not on. But I agree 100%.
Would you agree in the reverse? So
When you're
you've only had 1 or 2 sales and
I
eBay's like,
agree. I agree if you have a good day on Wednesday or whatever
yeah.
day, doesn't matter what day it is. If you have a banger of a day, prepare your next day to be shit.
Just like that.
Just and I'll call
Just
it
like
out.
that.
I'll be sitting there like, great day today. We'll sell nothing tomorrow. And that's how today was. Great day yesterday, not a fucking thing today. I sold a $12 sweater.
That's
That's
it.
it.
All day.
That's it. All day. Poshmark was good today. Poshmark wasn't bad. eBay dead.
Yeah.
Just so
Because
I
they're they're trying to share the wealth because you had such a good day yesterday.
I believe that. I believe 100% that eBay capture sales. I believe they limit your sales
Yeah.
to like an overall percentage per month because my monthly sales are about the same. It fluctuates, but it's the same. So if I have a great day today,
Yeah.
well, tomorrow's going to equal off, and then it'll make both days the same. I'm 100% down with that because I don't
I can't disagree with you. I
know.
can't disagree. I just think it's not that they throttle your account or anything, but
Throttle. I mean, yeah, I maybe they do because, and I've talked about this before. Like my no sale Sundays, which I had another one this past Sunday.
I don't like that
I had a great
no
Monday.
sales Sunday. I don't like no sales
I
Sunday.
don't like
That's
the no sale Sunday at all. I fucking hate it.
That's coming up in a future episode. This is killing me, by the way. This is tinfoil.
Is it too tight?
It is too tight. I think it's a kid's hat, I think.
Oh,
But
quite.
guys, we will have more of this. Let us know if you agree or disagree with this so-called conspiracy. I think this is true. I really do. And Scott
That
also agrees.
do you find if you have like a really, really good day, your next day's low or lower? I don't know.
It's definitely lower. Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
I don't know.
You can't have two bangers in a row.
I've never had two great days in a row.
You're like
never.
boom, boom, just like that. You're like, whoa. No, it's like this.
But
Or like this.
Yeah, it's weird.
And then it can go
yeah, because my graph is like right. That's my Sunday, and it goes back up, and it goes back down.
Yeah.
It's whatever. But like I said before, you can't base your eBay business on one day. It all equals out.
Okay.
In the end.
All right. That's
Perfect.
my hat's off, so I can't talk about it anymore.
Gotcha.
I don't want to get weird eBay. They're listening anyway. That's another one. We'll do that one too.
We have a lot of conspiracies.
Some of them are true.
Some are. I believe
totally believe it. I really wish I had another one of these.
I don't. This is hitting pretty good.
It's absolutely delicious.
I'm on my last. We're about the same. Perfect.
Man, they nailed it. When they do a beer like that, and bam,
Biden's definitely nailed it.
Mm-hmm. To all of you beer drinkers, have you been to Fiden's? If you have, what do you like about their brews, their brewery? What's your favorite beer? If you haven't, I can highly recommend it. And I thank you, Scott, for bringing me some of this absolute delicious juice bomb. It's absolutely tremendous. It's instantly in my top 10, and that's hard to do.
Yeah,
hard to do.
Next time on my way out, I'll have more.
Amazing. Can you tell us what your wall real quick? I see that's growing.
Okay, so if you guys see back there, so I made a dedicated wall to like all the labels.
Yeah.
So I'm eventually going to fill up the entire space of this. That's been my goal. So it's
sick.
slowly.
I see some that I know up there.
Yes, there's a couple treehouse up there. There are.
These are nice. These just come right off.
They do come. Yeah, I know.
Free stickers, guys.
Yeah. So I'm gonna work. Hopefully within this time in 6 months, I'm hoping this entire wall behind me is filled up too.
Amazing. It's art. I mean, they give props to the artist right on here.
They do they?
Right there. Right.
Oh yeah, art.
There it says art by
Keever.
Yep, he does glasses.
All right. Well, I'll make sure
he does. I know he does glassware.
I'll tag him in one of our posts before I peel off the label.
Let me see if I can find. I think I actually bought some of his stuff. Yeah, he does do glass.
Also,
he makes some of the coolest stuff.
So, also on a side note, Dennis, give me 1 second here. We talked about our last show.
Go. Can you see that?
Yes. All right, he does make glassware, yeah.
I think he does stuff for Treehouse. I really think he does. Here's his glassware. Home decor, bro? Come on. Yeah, it's very Treehouse-esque, isn't it? This one right here.
Oh, very.
Yeah, that stuff's dope. Wow.
So, yeah, Dennis, on our last show, we talked about we had 700 followers last week, right? We're up to 800 on our Instagram. We're up to 853.
Already?
So we've gained 153 followers in 1 week on our Instagram. Now, if all you guys that follow our Instagram, can you come check us out on the YouTube?
Yeah.
Would appreciate it immensely. So yeah,
Subscribe, like, please
people are
comment. Absolutely
yeah,
comment.
just comment. Go to our Instagram page. There's the week. Our Instagram is catching. We're posting daily.
Yeah.
I've gotten comments on there that they've seen our show.
We are going to have guests. We're working on a great
We are
lineup of guests soon. And we'll do both. We're going to do craft beer and reselling. So there'll be something for everybody in the show. Swag.
stickers. Yep.
We are working on shirts.
We will be at
And
the Craft Beer Fest September 21st, right?
yes, Cape Cod's Craft
Yep.
Beer Brew Fest. Look for us. We will be looking just like this. I might even wear the tinfoil hat. I don't know.
Mm,
It's becoming a
maybe.
fan favorite. It hurts like hell. My head is all scarred from the nice soft tinfoil. But you got to protect yourself when you're talking about conspiracy theories, especially eBay, because they're listening. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I
Yes.
appreciate it.